Getting out of your comfort zone. Hey guys, getting out of your comfort zone. I wanted to start the episode with that. That's why you heard me saying I was practicing. I was getting ready. Getting out of my comfort zone. This video is out of my comfort zone. Okay, this whole operation is out of my comfort zone. I've never done anything like this before. This is episode 5, ESL Trailblazer. I'm just going with the flow. I'm out of my comfort zone, but I'm just gonna keep going with it because I'm getting good feedback from you guys, and I'm encouraged by friends and colleagues and the viewers to keep going, so I'm going with it. But the first episode was, I was nervous, all right? So that's a good topic I want to advise teachers to do in their classes, getting out of your comfort zone. Okay, that's the first, I think, tip I wanted to cover in this episode. Get out of your comfort zone. Teachers, get out of your comfort zone. Do something in the lesson that you've never done before, or do it a little bit different, a different technique, a different approach. Just switch it up a little bit. Do something. It doesn't have to be a YouTube video like this, but it can be an exercise, it can be an activity, a project, using technology. There's so many ideas, and we'll be talking about this more in subsequent episodes, but I just wanted to say thank you for encouraging me. To those out there, the viewers, thank you for your support. Let's keep going. ESL Trailblazer. Remember, make something happen. Let's take action. That's what it's all about. Episode for today, just what I was thinking. That's my episode, okay? Just what I was thinking. What does it mean? Well, what I mean by that is we talked about how to have a good conversation. I gave you some hopefully what you found was valuable hints there and tips. But when we're expressing our opinion, we gotta mix it up with the language. Gotta mix it up, okay? So not I think, I feel. In my experience, in my personal opinion, I favor this. I'm against this. I'm all for it. Okay, you are expressing an opinion, showing your support or disagreement by saying I'm for it or I'm against it. Okay, you are expressing an opinion when you say I personally believe or I believe. Okay, or we can say it seems to me that. That shows that we're not so confident or 100% sure about what our opinion is on the topic that's being discussed, but that's where we stand right now. Okay, you can also use that expression, right? This is what I stand for at the end of what you've said. Okay, and of course, as I said already, my personal experience, in my opinion, that's the basic. Okay, in my mind, look at all those options. That's how we express our opinions with all that. Okay, we can also show that we are against something. As I gave you, as I already said to you, I'm against it. Okay. Where do we go from now? Okay, so disagreement. How do we express disagreement? We don't want to always say, I don't agree with you. We can't say, I don't agree with you. We can say, I disagree, or we can say, I totally disagree, if we really want to be emphatic. Or we can say something that's a little bit more diplomatically toned down. All right, so for instance, I see where you're coming from. I see your point, but I agree with you up to a certain extent, but, okay, so up to a certain point, up to a certain extent, I see where you're coming from. However, I have a different opinion about it. That's all those words right there where you can mix it up and use those when you want to say, yeah, I hear ya, but what about this or this? And that is the next step in the conversation, okay? What is that? When we have to support our viewpoints. How can we support our viewpoints? Well, that's what comes after we express our opinion. According to this, or it's a well-known fact that, okay? Or here's another one. It's been shown that, okay? What comes after those expressions that I've just given you is something that you've read or heard about, okay? Or that you watched a video on. You are supporting your viewpoint by providing this evidence or proof from where you got it from. We want to know where you heard it from. How did you develop this opinion of yours, yeah? Okay, or if you got some stats for us, throw it at us. You can put it in your essay if you're a student and write it according to. But we can also tone that aspect down a little bit and just use words like apparently, or it's been said that. So those two expressions are a little bit different because we're not saying, we're saying that we heard or read it somewhere, but we're not sure if that is 100% true or if it's been validated. Okay, so be careful because those can be a little bit different. But little secret of mine, okay, apparently is an excellent one to use when you want to support a viewpoint that you're just having a debate about. It's not necessarily your viewpoint, but it's something that you've heard, okay? And when you say apparently, you're saying this is what you heard, you don't know if it's true. But what do you think about that? What's your reaction to your partner that you're discussing it with, or if you're in a meeting? Okay, finally, instead of just saying, good, oh yeah, that's good, oh, that's interesting, okay, we can use some adjectives that kind of show our viewpoint, let's say, like that, like adjectives that can kind of express what we think or our reaction to what someone says. All right, so for instance, you want to say that something is against the law, you can say, that's illegal. Okay, you want to say something is not right or wrong, like what's right or wrong for a person to do, you can say that's unethical. Okay, if something is really shocking to you, you can say that's outrageous. Or you can say that it's disturbing. Reaction, adjectives, one word, boom. Disturbing, outrageous, amazing, unethical, illegal. Okay, so those are some one-word responses that you can use, especially if the argument or if the debate gets heated. Okay, so that's my language. Always, I'm going with the idioms, as you know. Okay, so this week with the idioms, I wanted to kind of connect it with the getting out of our comfort zone, which I mentioned to you at the beginning. Okay, so when we get out of our comfort zone, we need to maybe try to get our hopes up a little bit. That's the expression, to get your hopes up. Sometimes when we get our hopes up, they get dashed. And, we feel bad. But that doesn't mean we have to give up. We can always come back, all right? When we do something well, people might say that, or people are trying to advocate or advise us to take action. They can say to us, the sky's the limit. Keep working hard. The sky's the limit, okay? Not, you got plenty of options. There's a lot of possibilities. Go get them. The sky's the limit. Go get them. That's it, okay? All right, and what else? Well, we can say to get cold feet, okay? Usually when we are asked to get out of our comfort zone, or we're asked to do something challenging and we're not used to it and we feel uncomfortable, we get cold feet, even if we're even thinking about it for a short while. That's usually how we feel right before we're about to give a speech, or how I felt during this first video, or how you go up to give a presentation in class. Okay, you get cold feet, a little nervous, a little anxious, okay? Couple more idioms to beat about the bush. Don't beat about the bush when you're in a conversation, okay? The opposite, get straight to the point. Get straight to the point. Say what you want to say. Get straight to the point. Don't beat about the bush, okay? And if you're working with people, or you're in class with people, and you have a good relationship with this person, they might ask you to keep them in the loop. What does that mean? When someone asks you to keep them in the loop, that means that they're not going to be there, that they want you to update them, keep them informed, keep them up to date on what's happening, the going-ons at work or at school, the homework, etc., okay? So, very great expression to use for many situations, very valuable, very practical in my opinion, okay? Keep me in the loop. Let me know what's going on, okay? That's it with the idioms, I think. Just to finally say thank you again. Press that subscribe button. I don't know, it's here or here. I'm always getting confused. I'm going to hopefully start editing some of these videos so you can see me, making progress a little bit. The sky's the limit, right? I'm taking action. Let's make something happen. Thank you guys for listening to this episode, okay? I really value your feedback, so please keep it coming, all right? The comments are great. Thanks a lot. And share it if you find it valuable. Please ask any questions if you got them. I look forward to the next episode. It was great seeing ya. Let's make something happen. More surprises coming up for the next one. I got a few tricks up my sleeve. Take it easy. Boom.